and welcome to the eFresh.com Dairy News. Today is the 12th of November. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Dairymen jump for joy. EU proposes help to ease dairy plight. New hope in milk price saga. Dairy Australia under new management. Dairy board to acquire equipment. Waikato's 5,000 dairy farmers will be around $550 million better off this season after Fonterra announced an increase of 95 cents to this season's payout forecast. The increase to $6.05 per kilogram of milk solids means an extra $110,000 for the average dairy farmer, and at least an extra $1.3 billion for the national economy. Fonterra's board increased the forecast from $5.10 per kilogram of milk solids. The average whole price of milk powder rose to $3,437 per ton. EU Agriculture Chief Marianne Fisher-Boel has proposed the allocation of €280 million from the 2010 agricultural budget for the immediate benefit of dairy farmers. However, the Council of Finance Ministers on November 19th has still to agree, so it is not a currently closed deal. The initial discussions have been focused on contractual relations and bargaining power in the dairy supply chain. The fact that the EU is discussing contractual arrangements is seen as a significant step forward for the NFU and a major precursor to the subject of supply chain management and farmers appearing on the radar of individual governments. Tasmanian dairy farmers hope a big price increase by dairy giant Fonterra for its New Zealand suppliers will flow on to there. The 20% increase comes on the back of a recent increase in Fonterra's farm gate milk price in Victoria and Tasmania, which is up $1.10 to $5.70 per kilo for milk solids. Mark Smith from Dairy Tasmania says it is also potentially good news for National Foods farmers, who are currently locked in negotiations with the company over their milk price. He said that the National Foods price should move up with the market and that the market is well driven out for what Fonterra is paying at the time. In his opinion, that should be well and truly reflected back to National Foods Australian farmers. Dairy Australia Chairman Max Roberts announced the appointment of Mr. Ian Halliday as a new Managing Director of the industry service body. Mr. Halliday will commence on January 1, 2010 and comes to Dairy Australia with an impressive reputation in the food industry. His career has spanned across the supply chain, including the dairy industry, and features a wide range of management roles in companies including SPC, White Wings, Kraft Foods, and KR Castlemaine. Mr. Roberts said that Mr. Halliday's background in the food industry means he has a strong understanding of the dairy industry supply chain and of the need for Australian dairy to continue developing sustained competitiveness in the world market. Dairy Board Holdings Limited is planning to raise $5.5 million to acquire new equipment for plant rehabilitation through a private placement. According to sources, the new equipment will be used to upgrade the group's main subsidiary, Dairy Board Zimbabwe Private Limited, and the Lions Factory, both operating at 10% and 21% respectively. Its operations have been weighed down by inadequate capital and structural fluctuations in the supply of milk to feed its expanding product line that includes yogurt, cheese, and ice cream. DHL said in its financial results in August that raw milk intake in Zimbabwe during the first 6 months of the year declined by 64%. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com Dairy News. See you next time.